This is day 5 of Zoro's life and day 5 of Zoro's training. We are basically repeating a lot of the desensitizing and the picking up of his feet just to reinforce that knowledge and make him feel comfortable. Good. What if you turned him around and asked the other side?
Okay, I'm going to bring him to the other side of his
Okay.
mom.
Good. And our Mustang mare is amazing. Very trusting, loving. See if he can pick up foot. Oh, nice. Very nice. No fighting. Good. Let's see the hind foot. Very nice. Good. I think that's enough for one session.
That's good.
So this is the second session on the same day where we are just putting the halter on him to just get a feel for it. My daughter here is trying her best to drift with him. We don't want to put any pressure on the halter. We just want him to get used to the feeling of wearing it. When he moves, we're going to try to move with him so that we don't apply much pressure to that halter. And my little son is there to act like a fence and try to kind of discourage the fall from moving all over, while we have the second session of reinforcing, picking up feet and desensitizing. That's right. Hi, Eden. And just hold the butt and just gentle release the pressure when he comes down. Okay. Good. Yay. Good, Mama Eden. So you have to stay with him.
So it's like
You have to stay with him. Okay, just like that. Hug him. Let him be close to his mom. That's fine. That's right. And lift his little leg back, just like a regular horse. There. And just relax. There you go.
put it down.
Yeah. And now pet him. Good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, now you can go and pick up the back leg.
Yep. Just like a regular horse. Okay, let him, don't release until he relaxes. Good job. And put it down. Good. Did you do the other side, Boba?
Not yet. Okay, now I'm going to need you to hold him. And you
See
see how I was
Fiona's
holding him? I was kind of hugging him.
gentle. There you go. Gentle. Bend his leg. Bend it. Good job. He thinks we want him to lay down, maybe. There you go. Good. Let him see his mom. There you go.
Let me go visit his mama.
Okay, good. And still do.
Okay.
Pet him.
On this side.
Mm-hmm.
And just hug him.
Not when he struggles. Release only when he calms down. Good. Good. Now let's check those ears.
Right, yeah. Let's go over those ears.
There you go. Good boy.
And release him. Okay.
Okay. And release when he comes down, when he doesn't have a flight reaction.
Go. You can go now.
Good.
Now go in his ear.
Good. Okay. Release. Good. He's calmed down. See, when he drops his head
Okay, now
or
you
he
hold him.
sighs.
Hug him.
Here's Mama. Keep, 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 keep,
Good.
Good boy.
Okay, rub him there. Good boy.
I'm gonna go down its face and the nostril of it.
Mm-hmm.
Good boy. The saddle, the girth area. Try to do the girth area. Desensitize the girth area. Good boy. Good boy. Pressure, release. Pressure, release. Pressure, release. Good boy. Boy, that girth area here. Yeah, who's gonna wear a saddle later? Saddle. And it's gonna be like this. Oh yeah, big pressure there, big pressure. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, a good boy. He's a good boy. There. Here's Mama. She has a rope too, huh? Oh, yes. Okay, you want to try a little bit? Too much pressure though. It's very slight. There. This is later within the same session, as you can see, he doesn't even have a reaction anymore. It just takes a few minutes for them to get it, and it's so good for them to learn that when they're little, so later on they're not even worried about that. When you start a foal right, you set it up for a lifetime of success, no matter what happens later in life, no matter who owns this horse later. The horse would have a better life because it would be good and agreeable and wouldn't be worried and scared. So my son is now rubbing under his belly and trying his best to desensitize all the little oh no areas that usually horses have. And even though this may seem unnecessary and invasive to most people out there, I am a firm believer that when you start a foal like that, you prevent a lot of problems that normally occur later in life, and horses then have to be labeled untrainable or misbehaving or bad, and then trainers, if somebody can afford them, can spend a lot of hours trying to fix these problems that could have been prevented right from the start when the foals were still little. Good. Now rub him again when he goes to drink. Good boy. How he's doing with his hoofs and with his head, and
You can pick up all four of his hooves.
so after day 5 of Zoro's life and his training and the session you just finished watching, we left Zoro alone for about a month, and then we just wanted to come back and check if he has remembered his lesson of picking up his feet, and he has.
Nice.